Hey everyone, Shebim here, and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K20. We are finally onto your suggestions now, and the very first person that got theirs picked off the list was Mr. Zach Rushing. Sorry, I just assumed your gender, I do apologise. You wanted the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Drew McIntyre. Definitely a match we could be seeing in the future for a long time to come too. The top prospects in WWE at this point in time. I'm not sure how I feel about Drew, to be honest with you. I feel like he's good at what he does. I feel like he's that good, bulky heel that the company does need, I suppose. When a lot of people don't like somebody, that's what makes them a good heel, I suppose. At the end of the day, I mean, people are moaning and going on about Baron Corbin all the time, which I think makes Baron Corbin a fantastic heel. I mean, when Seth Rollins was a heel and he's getting cheered week in, week out by the people that appreciate his in-ring ability, doesn't make him a great heel, so I think Drew McIntyre does have that ability, so it's interesting. It is interesting, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this ride continues on. I'm a big fan of Bray Wyatt. I have been since day one when I saw him in NXT. And the way he's developed his character over and over again after Vince gets bored with it, I think has been fantastic, and he's reaping his rewards once again with this current run he has. So once again, thank you very much to Zach for this suggestion. Anyone else with any other suggestions, please do drop them down in the comment section down below. We get them added onto our spreadsheet. And of course, we use a random number generator to pick which line we record. And if that is your match, you'll get a shout out in the process. Right. Yeah, this could be a big match. I don't know what I feel about Drew McIntyre. He seems to go through little stages. He seems to be like one of the top names around and someone they're looking at pushing for a long time, then all of a sudden he seems to be someone who's being overlooked and not really something that is worth looking at. I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it, really? McIntyre now bringing the Fiend back in, dropping him with that vertical suplex, and what is this? Huh? What the hell just happened? Is that like a comeback, or all of a sudden the lights went off and the Fiend was just back up on his feet? Is that... I mean, that would have been fantastic if he'd like hit him with the Sister Abigail or something. That would have been a fantastic maneuver, but it was a bit of a weird... It was just a bit weird, that, wasn't it, really? I liked it. It had a lot of potential for what they were trying to do, but it just, for me, just didn't quite work. Hey-ho. Either way, the Fiend in control now of Bray. Just raining down with those big rights, bringing Drew McIntyre back up to his feet, shall I say, dragging him across the ring, draped across the rope, and now just trying to rake the face across before springing him back into the middle. However, because of the poor coding this year, his face was nowhere near the ropes, which is annoying. Big knee in the back there by the Fiend. Brings McIntyre back up to his feet and now looking for that big Uranagi slam. And the Fiend is now in full control in this match. Big clubbing blow right to the back of the head. Now the Fiend heading up top. Okay. Not somewhere we see him go very often. It's high risk, and I believe he caught him there, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It didn't look like anything went down there, did it really? But either way, it's only a 1 count. The match continues on. The Fiend, though, now stalking Drew McIntyre, just slowly backwards crab walking. Very, not very smoothly, is it? And now catches McIntyre straight into the Sister Abigail. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Okay. Thought we might have got more out of that, to be honest with you. McIntyre ducking Bray, who then sends McIntyre crashing to the outside. The Fiend now looking for a DDT on the outside. McIntyre fighting back with the right hands in the guts. And dropping the Fiend. McIntyre back in the ring. Bray Wyatt slides back in. No, he doesn't. He gets in there now, though. Not much of a slide, was it really? McIntyre clubbing blow to the back of the head of the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Clubbing blow to the back once again. Before now bringing him up to his feet and looking... Oh, dropping him face first. The Fiend smartly rolling to the outside. Not getting caught out here. And now just avoiding McIntyre by sliding back into the inside. And McIntyre, though, was the quickest, picking up Bray and dropping him in the gutbuster. But Bray absolutely no-sells it. Bray back up on his feet now. And clenching in. The mandible claw here on McIntyre, who looks to be out. No, he kicks out. Just about. McIntyre now sliding to the outside. Bringing the Fiend back up to his feet. It's been a pretty mixed match, this one, so far. Both these guys looking to have the potential to go out and win this one. The battle commences on the outside. The referee's count getting higher, but McIntyre slides back in. The Fiend still a bit rocked on the outside. McIntyre breaking the count. Before bringing the Fiend up onto his shoulders, dropping him down the air raid slam. Big stamp on the back there by McIntyre as the Fiend now throwing McIntyre back into the ring. Big clothesline by McIntyre, taking the Fiend down. And now McIntyre going to drop a boot right in the face of the Fiend. The Fiend just taking him down now. Bringing McIntyre back up to his feet. Big power slam. McIntyre, though, is just... You just can't keep this guy down. He's incredible, isn't he? McIntyre is just an outstanding individual. Super strong. Just does not stay down. There he is now, bringing the Fiend up into that belly-to-belly. Throwing him halfway across the ring. Now locking the arms into that Future Shock DDT. Is that game, set, match here? 1, 2, and 3. It is. Drew McIntyre gets a pin over the Fiend Bray Wyatt here in our WWE 2K20 random match. There we go. Wow. Big one that is. Huge win for him. And once again, thank you very much to Zach Rushing for suggesting that match. Of course, any other suggestions, drop them down in the comment section down below. And of course, if yours gets pulled out, you get a shout out in the process. It was a pretty even match, this one, through a lot of it. I mean, there was a lot of opportunities where I thought that the Fiend had this match won. But then at the same time, McIntyre just does not stay down. He's incredibly resilient, and he was able to show how good he actually is tonight. We're picking up the victory over the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So there we go. I hope you have enjoyed. Of course, if you have, like, subscribe, that other good stuff, and I'll see you again in a couple of days' time for our next WWE 2K20 random match. Bye. Go on to